So, good day everyone. So, I'm General Dian Marino. I'll be presenting about the numerics and arithmetic assignment and vectors. So, without further ado, so let's get into it. So, let's get into it. In this video tutorial, we're going to the RStudio and some basics of uh, arithmetics and so we're going to open the RStudio start menu. So scroll down, find you're going to find RStudio. This is the user interface of the RStudio. So the RStudio is divided into four main windows. The bottom left windows is the console, and in console we can write a codes in one line at a time. So it's only one line at a time. So for example, we can 2 plus 4, and then key in the keyboard if you hit the enter key, it will give a value of 6. You can write your sometimes can be edit and modify. So let's move on to the next window, the topmost window, the R script editor. It allow you to write multiple codes and execute individually. The R script editor are you to produce so you can see what you have been coding as the same result are in the console. And so we're going to like in the editor. uh, mm, so yeah, just a moment, I'll just fix something. So the next window is the top right windows called workspace, and that's current our environment. So you can see that the object will be shown in this interface. You can also see the history, story of we inputted code or the previous command we conducted. You can see any history in this. So, so that's the story tab. So the bottom right is the plots. So we can generate some friendly plots for blood blocks, any other plots. So we can export and save as a PDF, and we can use it for the research. In another tab is the packages. So 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 we can insert any packages. We can search on the packages we needed. So we can and we can also install it. So button is a help tab. Help tab is you can if you want to know everything about our language. If you want to know anything about language, you can read in the help button. The help. For example, what is mean? Arithmetic mean. So it will give the description of arithmetic. all of the description of the arithmetic, just like this. It will give the full description of arithmetic. We can also modify the size of this window to whatever we like. So we can change the location or whatever we can. Mhm. The console window here are the arithmetic editorial. So it's using console. As we move forward, so we can gain some more experience about any operation in here. So first of all, let's do some basics math in the console. 12 plus 11, 23. So it will be 23. So 6 minus 2, it will be 4. 7 times 5, so it will be 35. 7 divided by 3, so 2.3. These are the basic operation that you can do in the console. So you can also work in the double number. So for example, 2 times negative 0.2 times 4.6. Negative. So you can also do the addition, subtraction. So so that's the result of the expression. 2 plus 6 times 3. 2 plus 6 times 3. So if I enter, the result will be 20. 20. Because the multiplication has higher priority than addition. So it will follow the PEMDAS operation. So and then the result will be 20. To change the order, so we should use the parentheses. So 2 by 6 times 3 to 24. 2 plus 6 times 3, so it was 24. Because the parenthesis has the highest parenthesis, just then the subtract, we multiply it by the 3, so the answer will be 24. Another operator is, for example, 3 raised to the power of 2 equals the 9. 3 equals 3, 6 raised to the power of 2, 3 equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6. So the value will be 216. The important operation in R is good. So there are a couple of times. Let's say you have this expression 2 plus 3 equals 5. What you're gonna do is that, so what we can do is 2 plus 3, and then I use the equal sign, and then 7 times the value of x. So it means that the false of, I'll do the addition and to save the result in the value of x. So when you hit enter, what will happen is that you'll go to the environment. The value of x is 5. So the value of x will be saved by environment. So x is oh, I'll type x and hit enter. The value will be 5. Another operator is equals to equal sign is the left arrow sign. So it looks like this. 2 plus 3, I want to. So in the name objects x, these two operators, so both of them are equal. So it's, it's, it's a matter of plan. So I I prefer to use equal sign in the first equation to make it faster. This means that this save direct start of 2 plus 3 equal and will become the value of x. So everything will be saved in the environment. So you can work of this object. So square we can square the object in raise to the power of 2 x. So so the answer will be 25. X raised to the power of 2 equals to y, to an object y. So now y is 25. So now I can make some more complex operators using this technique. So x plus y is stored in the object with the name of z. So it will be now 30. So the value of x plus y is equals now 30. So we're working with the numbers and the object. And so for example, I want to remove the value of y. So we use the command rlm instance for remove, and in the parentheses I have to write the name of the object that I want to remove. Uh, so y. So when I hit the environment workspace will be removed, that value of 25. The help tabs in this window, rm, remove objects from specific environment. It gives you full description of the what you have searched. So that's the removing of an object from the equation. Now if I try y, because I remove it right, hit enter, er, R will give us an error. That object y not found. You may want to know what object are stored in space. This is the very useful that so many ls command object that you are working. To argue, we will see that x and z save in the working space. Any assign operators, for example, xy equals to x times z. So the xy is equals to x. So okay, for example, we cannot have an object with one x. 1x equals x times c. 1x equals x minus c. And expansion symbols because if I type 1x is x1 equals x minus z. So the difference between x1 is will be stored in another variable will be x1. So x1 it will be negative 25. So by time x1 so the value is negative 25. But 1x cannot be identified by if the command is incomplete. For example, I want to remove the vari remove variable x1. So I'll just type x1. So this command is incomplete when I hit the enter and I will display a plus sign. Simply press enter several times. So so which means R is waiting for you to type the parentheses. If I close the command, close the parentheses, so x1 will be removed from the environment. Now let us now practice some common mathematical equations. So first one is ABS for absolute value. To know more about the command, you can also search it in this help. So ABS absolute value. For example, if I want to the absolute value of negative negative 9, so enter it will be the value of 9 is 9. The absolute value of 9 is 9. So another one is absolute value of negative point 2, which is point 2. So the next mathematical function is SQRT. It stands for square root. So square root of 9, which is 3, right? And here also you can in help also you can type SQRT and then how we can use it. So SQRT and absolute value of two important mathematical functions. So another important function is log. So this command will turn a natural log for any mathematical value. For example, 10, so which is 2.3 and so on. And the reverse, which is exp exponential. So copy this value. So then I want to measure the exponential value of this one. It's almost the same. It's almost 10.999. So a log functions. These are the most important and most common mathematical equation while using R. So the next example is, for example, if I type x, R will return the value of 5. So if I type upper x, uh, so object not one because we don't have upper case x, so we only have the lower case because R is case sensitive, so the object is not go. The result will be in storing your name in the object, but it keep in mind that the character you have to use single codes or specific codes. For example, is my name Abe double quotes, and then I can store it. Use the sign operator an object. For example, name. The value of the A will be saved in the object name. If I hit enter, you can see that in the environment, I have the object Abe in the name. So that Abe will be saved in the name. So another one is, or we can also use the single quotation and or double quotation. Type Abe equals my name, then save is object. So you can also, because there is no difference between single quote and double quote. Hash sign for hash. So when we see this hashtag sign, it's only for people who read your code. Hashtag is only for people who read your code. It's not for all. This code measure the code the code measures BMI. Then I hit enter. This only for myself or for people who are reading this code. So we will use this code. We will use the hashtag sign in the RS. We will copy this. If I want so many numbers. So I will provide this description to make this clear. So that's the command thing that it's very useful to make other free profile. In the future, you want to see your codes, what you have already done. So as you know, the type of data very important. You can do mathematical operation in a fastest way. If you want to the classical data, you can use the class command. I want to check if the sum of the variables now. Use the numeric object. See for this the class of this object's class name. So type name. Its character. We can do mathematical operation this character. For example, a variable with the mean. We can have a variable with the name of xy. Good. So we're going to type our name Alex. So you may assume that it's a numeric variable xy plus x. And this is non-numeric argument, the binary operator. So you sometimes you check the type of the object. So now you create an object, double quotation, Sarah. So and store it in the name, and then I put enter. So we can see that in the name and just change to Sarah. Um, Just give the latest value of an object. Now type name. It will return the value of Sarah. Here is 5, so x, I assign the value of x to 10 to the x factor. Hit enter. X is not 5 anymore, it will become 10. And now, if I wanna check its x is 10, the next important is up arrow key. If you push the fast up arrow key in your keyboard, you can previous come. We can see that in the command already typed in order. So typing the entire line of code. You want to change this, the code measure BMI, so change this to the area of the circle. Instead typing the entire line of code, you can use the up arrow key to follow the previous code. It's very important. And typically, you have to use it, and you're gonna use it anyway. Thank you. Thank you. That's all for our discussion. So, thank you.